I hope you know that even though the deaf man has ears, his ear is not for hearing. But you cannot tell that he's deaf until communication is passed. Jesus said, he that has ears to hear. It means every one of you might have ears, but some of you, your ears are just for decoration. Some people's ears are for what? Let it be that we have something that came up here. Jesus was telling them a parable. Why will he bring up he that has ears to hear after he has finished saying the parable? Because most of those guys came that day, even though it was God that gathered them. I hope you know Jesus was the one that said, no one comes unto me except he that the Father has drawn, when he was speaking about the Ethiopian eunuch. That guy went to church. He traveled all the way from Africa to Jerusalem. You know that? And when he came to church, I hope you know that it's possible that that guy was not the only foreign delegate that came. Meanwhile, that guy was a government official. He was the one in charge of all the treasuries of his nation. Everybody would have said, hey, we had foreign delegates. The program was successful. How was it successful? 40 nations gathered. But what they did not see was that all the people that came to that program, none of them had ears to hear. None of them could hear what the Lord was saying for that meeting. It means among all the guest ministers that they put on the flyer, none of them was God's man. How did we know? That guy was going back home without receiving anything. God had to interrupt Philip. God interrupted his own man that has ears to hear and brought him to the desert. And what happened? The Lord now told him, join yourself to this chariot. But everybody in that program would have said, Omo, you see, we had the highest numbers of people today. Our offering that used to be 2.5. Do you know that the official, the man that keeps the treasury, he came with so many goats. But nobody there had ears to hear. He did not say they that have ears to hear. He said he, that is a personal thing. Once has he spoken, twice have I, not have we heard. Are you following me? And I will show you that those guys only came and enjoyed the parable. And they were going, oh my, hear that parable. Oh my, Jesus, that big give parable. But they heard parables, but they did not hear the many things. Why would Jesus say at the end of the meeting, he that has ears to hear? It means that it is not all meetings that ended when they shared the grace. Some meetings began after they had shared the grace. Because it was after the teaching, he now said, he that has ears to hear, let him hear. At this point now, you have heard the parables, but the many things, there are things that cannot be communicated to you by English. I know you are not with me. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
There are things that cannot be communicated to you by what?
English.